like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So welcome back to Bitman TV Dating Advice. I do this for you lot. I do this for you guys. I'm here batting for you lot. I'm here pulling for you lot. I know you lot are going to do the best. You lot are the best. We are the best. Thank you for subscribing and hit the notification button. I am here looking out for you. Like I said, if no one else is, I am here looking out for you guys. Okay? For sure. I'm always here for you. If you've got questions, you can DM me on the links below. You got Instagram below. You got the Bitman TV Instagram, and you got my personal Instagram, Antonio Johnson. You can drop me a message there for sure, and I'll get back to you. So today's subject is quite an easy one. It's quite an easy one. Is always smell good. Okay, you always want to smell good, guys. I can't stress you lot enough how important it is to smell good around the ladies, smell good around the women. You need to smell good around the women. This, or the opposite of not smelling good. Even if you smell of nothing, just make sure you don't smell bad. So it's just a fact. It's just a fact, really. It's a repellent. If you don't smell good, it's not gonna look good for you. The woman is not gonna like you. She's gonna think to herself, if he's smelling like that in his clothes, imagine what he's gonna be smelling out of his clothes. Okay, it's not good. Make sure before you go and see any woman in any type of context, whether it's a date, a drink, even if you're going to the gym or for a run, make sure you smell good. Okay, you don't have to put the top level aftershave on, cologne on. You don't need to do that. Well, it is that does look good if you're going out. If you're going out for dinner or for a drink or for a bar or for a meeting, putting on the top level cologne aftershave is good. That is good. That's a good way to do it. But if you're just going for a casual meet or casual walk, or you're going to the gym or anything, make sure you use some deodorant or something. One to shout out is any 24-hour deodorant that stays there 24-hour is a massive tip for you lot. Always use the single ones that are not 24-hour is cool, but you never know what can happen. You never know what situation you're gonna end up. You can end up in a bed with someone, and then you want to make sure you're smelling all right. You know what I mean? So always the 24-hour deodorant are always good. It's always a good one to use. Roll-on, you got roll-ons as well. Always a good one to use. But you just want to be smelling good, because the women will be like, hey, if he's not smelling good, when we get to the bedroom, what have I got to look out for? It's just not good. It's a repellent. Okay, you don't want to be doing that. So as I said, use 24-hour deodorants. That's a massive shout. Definitely use those. Because once again, I've covered it in many videos. Who does the women go back to after they've been with you, after they speak to you, after they visit you, after they speak or whatever? They're going to go back to the friends. Okay, everything gets fed back to them, and then they're going to take the information of what they say, and they're going to make their own opinion on you. Okay, so if you don't smell good, they're going to be like, he nasty, or whatever they're going to say. Wherever you're from, he's nasty, whatever country you're from, and they're like, nah, I'm out. They're going to get rid of you. Okay, so make sure your hygiene is of a high standard. Make sure you use deodorant. When you're around women, any women, make sure you smell decent. Okay, it's good. Women like to smell, and they like to smell, and then you always be in their mind. You might be with her, she smells your deodorant, goes, I like that smell, and she'll go somewhere else. She might smell it somewhere else. She could be in the office, and that'll make you think of her. She'll be thinking of you. She might just text you while she's smelling that. So, oh, are you in here? You know what I mean? You're going to be on her mind. That's where you want to be. You want to be on her mind, in her good graces, in her good book. Okay, but you're not going to get to any book or to any stage if you're not smelling good. Okay, it's just simple. You want to be smelling good all the time. Every time you meet a woman, every time I go out, I make sure I use deodorant. If I'm not going out, if I'm going to the store, the groceries, I don't know what you call it, the mall, wherever you're from, the mall, the shopping centre, wherever you want to call it, make sure you're always smelling good. You never know who you're going to run into. You never know who you're going to talk to. You never know who you're going to run into. You might run into someone that looks nice. You want to get to know them. But if you're not smelling good, it's not a good look. And one thing I would say, if for instance, you went to the gym, your deodorant ran out, you're not smelling good, and you run into someone Tell them that. The thing you do is tell them that, because then you'll get a pass. You'll be like, oh, I apologize for the way I smell. My deodorant ran out. I'm gonna have a shower now. Blah blah. So at least they know, because that'll set a precedent to say, oh, okay, I will let him off because he just told me why he doesn't smell good. Okay. So if you don't ever, you're in a position where you don't get to smell good, and you don't have aftershave, cologne, or deodorant, make sure you communicate that so they know why you don't smell good. But we're Bitman TV. We always smell good here, okay? And so do you. You will always smell good when you go out, when you go on a date, when you go to dinner, when you go to meeting anyone, meeting a woman. You're always going to smell good. You're going to use deodorant, and you're going to use aftershave or cologne, okay? So there's a little tip for you. I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help. And if you, especially if you're out in a club, you've been dancing and you're sweating, and the deodorant might be wearing off. There's guys that work in the toilets. They're your best friend. Go to them. Give them a little bit of money. Get a splash for the you know what. There you go. Use that. Top yourself back up and go back out there and smell good. That's what we do in here on Bitman TV and Bitman Dating Advice. So thank you very much for listening. I hope that helped you. Hit the notification button. I am here for you. I'm pulling for you guys. I know you guys are going to come through. I'm fighting your corner here on Bitman TV, trying to help you be the best you can be. So remember what I said. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification button. But remember to stay up.